everybody, welcome to Scotch Kitchen. Now I'm just going to go through with you the basic process of how to make the sauce and also the other things you need. I've done everything so far, which is good. Let me wash my hands really quick and then we can go on and I can tell you what we have and what we're going to prepare. We're making coleslaw today. Last time we did potato salad, which was really amazing and it tasted really well. So today we are doing coleslaw. Let me wash my hands really quick. This video is meant to be really quick because we have football. So we have like half an hour or even less than that so that we can go and watch our football. So today, as I said, we are preparing coleslaw. So what I have already sliced and is right in front of me is white cabbage. So we are making coleslaw. Then I have white onions, as you can see there. Then carrots, grated carrots. It just depends how much you want to prepare. Go for it. And then I have some celery. For those people who are not sure what celery is, this is celery. That's celery, right? So we're going to have celery on our coleslaw. So I've just had about 3 stalks of celery, cut them in small slices. Let me just wash my hands really quick. Slices of celery. Then you need some sugar. I'm not using sugar today. I have a secret ingredient that I normally use for my coleslaw instead of sugar. If you don't have sugar, you can use sweetened condensed milk. Yes, instead of sugar. So if you don't have the sweetened condensed milk, you can use sugar instead. Because if you realize, coleslaw always tastes really nice and sweet. And that is either sugar or they normally put sweetened condensed milk to make it. So that's our secret ingredient that I've just told you there. Then I'm going to use some horseradish sauce, right? And mayonnaise. Yeah, you normally have mayonnaise, definitely. So I'm using some real mayonnaise. And my all-time favorite, I'm using some mustard. You can use English mustard, you can use Dijon mustard, or you can use mustard like with seeds. So I have some Dijon mustard here for you to be able to see. So there's my Dijon mustard, and I have my whole grain mustard as well. And you can use that. So we have everything we need here. One thing that I forgot to actually put, if you just bear with me 1 second, is the main bowl that I'm going to use to actually mix everything. So if you just bear with me, because I need to give it a quick wash. Okay, I'll use that in a second. So we've talked about mustard, we've talked about mayonnaise, we've talked about horseradish and sweetened condensed milk. So what I'm going to do now, because I've cut everything that I need, my cabbage, my carrots, my onions, and my celery, I'm going to put that on the side, and then I'm going to do my sauce right away. Always prepare your sauce on the side. Don't go ahead and mix your vegetables and then add your sauce. It might go bad, and there you go, you will have lost everything. Always prepare your sauce on the side first, and then take your vegetables and start mixing your vegetables together, just in case it doesn't go as planned. If you don't have horseradish, you can use some yogurt. So natural yogurt, garlic, ginger. But if you can try as much as possible, if you can't get your horseradish, just go ahead and use some mayonnaise or salad cream. It can also do the same thing. So don't worry about it so much if you can't find the ingredients that I'm using. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our sauce. Remember, we have half an hour, we have football to watch, so we have to do this as quickly as we can. So go with mayonnaise and be really nice and generous with your mayonnaise. I have to finish this before I start using the other one, right? Sorry about that funny noise. Okay, let's get the other one. That's much better. So I've used about 60 ml of mayonnaise there. Then I'm going to go with my teaspoon, sorry. That's my teaspoon. And I'm going to go with my mustard. Be gentle on the mustard if you're not used to mustard, because mustard can be a little bit bitter. I've gone with 3 teaspoons, not tablespoon. That's a tablespoon. So I've gone with the smaller one. So that's my teaspoon and that's my tablespoon. So use your teaspoon. So those are 3 scoops of mustard. And then on your horseradish sauce as well, you need about 4 of that. Okay, Tony. And then after adding that, we need our sweetening. So sugar. Add your sugar there now. So I'm not using sugar, I'm using my condensed milk. It's really nice and sweet. Really, really nice and sweet. Just give me 1 second. I'm just wiping this and making sure I cover them immediately. Okay. Use those ones. So now is that time where I have to mix everything together. Give it a proper mix. Then we're going to taste and make sure it's actually, it should have sort of like a sweet taste, but when it goes to the end of your tongue, it's not bitter. I can say it's really like a strong taste, but it's supposed to be, that's the right taste for it. If it's too sweet, it's not that good, right? Our sauce is a bit yellowish because of mustard. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit mayonnaise here, and I'm going to add some sweetened condensed milk. Yeah. You just taste it and make that judgment. So I'm going to add another about 10 ml of mayonnaise. That should be okay. And then my sweetened condensed milk. Mix that baby together. It's a bit of mixing, it's a bit of exercise mixing it, but it's a good one. Let's taste again. Perfect. So that is ready to go. Now that's the time where we start. Get your bowl. So I have my bowl here. Get your bigger bowl. Start with your cabbage at the bottom. We're going to do it as if we are doing layers. Get your carrots. Next layer. Oh, I need some more of that. Onions. We're just going to do a layer of that, and then we're going to put the sauce. It's going to be easier to mix. Your celery. And then your mixture. You can use a fork to mix, or you can just go ahead and use a spoon. It's up to you. This is the one thing we're not going to use our lovely hands to mix. Yep. So you can either use a spoon and a fork the way I'm doing it, or you can just go ahead and use either of them. So you can use both, or you can use either. But tend not to use my hands directly on this. Right? Let's do another layer again. There. Oh, not onions. Let's start with the cabbage. Make sure you slice your cabbage really nice and fine, so that it can be so easily mixed when you're actually mixing with the rest of the stuff. I'm going to leave the bit of cabbage because I'm going to steam it later. Yum. I'm gonna leave some onions as well that I can use to steam my cabbage, but I'm using all my celery. And I'm gonna use all my sauce. So get all your sauce in there. Yep. This is the easiest thing you can do. So if you have like guests, you can just go ahead, instead of going to the shop and buying ready-made mayonnaise, you can just go, a coleslaw, you can just make this yourself in your own home. You don't need to buy some. As you can see, it's so easy to make it. It doesn't take a lot of time. So I've just come back from work and I've just prepared the cabbage, the carrots, the celery, and now all I'm doing is just preparing the sauce and mixing. It should not take you a long time at all. So you can have this with some grilled steak, grilled chicken. You can just have it with potatoes, roasted potatoes. You can have it with anything you wish to. It looks really amazing. And it's also very, very, very healthy. With mayonnaise in, yeah. So keep on mixing it so that it is well mixed. It's amazing. That's done. Let me wash my hands really quick and then we are done. I'm gonna lift this up for you guys to be able to see. So just bear with me 1 second so I can clear this up so that it can be a bit neater than the way it is. So I hope you guys are actually learning, because this is really like one of those quick lessons. So here's our mayonnaise. Sorry, our coleslaw mayonnaise. Hi Irene. Right? Really nice and quick. So if you want to present it even amazingly, get some parsley. Where are you, parsley? Get some parsley and just sprinkle some parsley on it. Just enough. And you know we never miss something in Scotch Kitchen. We never miss our paprika. I always love my paprika. So this is just like the end bit. Nothing fancy. You don't really need to have it. But if you do, and that's our final result. Put your coleslaw. Then I am going to go ahead and quickly serve it for you guys to be able to see it, and then I'm going to turn the camera around for you guys to see our final result of our lovely coleslaw. There you go. So this should not take a long time at all to prepare. Should not take a long time at all. Should be really, really nice and quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn the camera around for you guys to be able to see, and I'm just going to sprinkle some parsley on the side so that you can see everything from scratch. You should be able to do this again, as I said, for when you're preparing, let's say, roast chicken, grilled chicken, or you're having some beef, my favorite. And you can serve this. It took us less than 20 minutes to actually do the mixing. The cutting and stuff should take you half an hour. That's just around 45 minutes. And you have your coleslaw there. And it tastes amazing, I'm sure of that. Pardon me. I'll take the camera around now so that you can be able to see it up and close. I'll bring the camera really close for you guys to be able to see. So that's, oh, it's coming. There you go. And that is how. So what I've done, I've sprinkled my parsley and paprika on one side for you guys to be able to see how you can be able to serve it. And that is our serving, which I've done exactly the same thing as well One side I've sprinkled a little bit of parsley, and the other side I've just left it the way it is. So that's our preparation for today. I have to go now. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you need our services, just inbox us and let us know. We are also in Kenya now, and we provide any services you wish. If you have any questions, inbox me. We have our YouTube page, so subscribe and enjoy that. Guys, I have to go now. Have a lovely, lovely week and enjoy the rest of your week. See you on Sunday. Thank you for joining Scotch Kitchen. Bye-bye.